this game. We want to keep it as routine as we can and keep the guys focused on what we worked on all year. And number one goal is to grade out a champion. So we'll come back in tomorrow. We'll grade this film, figure out who's the champion in this one, and quickly move on to the Wolverines.
Our thoughts already started keeping your hand before the game.
Yeah, they're always, in the back of our mind in terms of what we're working towards. We know this is the last game of the year and what it means to everybody here. So, it doesn't take long in the fourth quarter once the game was in hand that everybody start figuring out, this thing's coming fast, and it was just a good look at everybody's eye in the locker room. And we're excited about this one, and just need to focus on what really matters, and that's everybody just doing their job and going on the road, and it's going to be a great environment, and going to get it done. So that'll be the focus, and we'll continue to do what we've done all year. That's it. And have a great week and focus on that day. And the coach's job, is to give them a great plan. And we got to be at our best. Everybody has to be at their best and play really, really hard. You've heard us talk about this, really focusing on the process, because it's easy to just say, I want to get to the last game of the year, but if that happens and you get distracted, you can get upset, and then all of a sudden your season can take a turn bad. I feel like we've focused on us. I felt like we've been consistent in our approach, and so now, but that's all in preparation for this week, and so we have to continue to do that very thing, and that's what it's going to be. But to your point, I think when we talked about chopping wood and carrying water from the jump, like that's what this was about, was to making sure that we weren't just saying, hey, let's just get to the end of the year and everything that comes with it, and so now we go. But along the way, when you think about how fast the season's gone, it seems like it's gone really, really fast. But then again, you think about that first game against Texas, and that seems like a year ago. Just how different this team is now from when it first started, and so all the work that we put in is now got to show for us, and that'll be the focus this week.
Mental going into this game next week.
Well, we'll figure that out once we know what the status is, but the ultimate goal is to win the game, and that's it. And we're going to do everything we can to win the game based on what we have, and we'll just go from there.
Talked about earlier in the week, you're going to face better defenses, but do you feel like it's on track now to go to the big house?
Well, I think you've seen a lot of progress throughout the year. I think we've seen guys get better, and I think every time these running backs touch the ball, they're getting better. So we've been working at it. You're seeing a lot of progress being made, and again, now we're going to be at our best.